Welcome back, everybody, to the Lemon Tea Podcast. This episode, we are going to talk about Coachella, which is happening, I guess, last weekend and also this weekend. Since all three of us don't really go to Coachella and events of the
What
like,
the fuck is Coachella, man?
yeah. So I have
Ne
I
Never
have
heard of
brought
it.
in an area expert to this podcast. Everybody, please welcome Dustin, our dear friend.
What's up, guys? This is Dustin talking over here. Hope everyone's day been good. I am here as a first-time Coachella goer, and that honestly was a crazy experience, and I would like to share experience with you guys. I believe I did it the right way with all my pledge friends. I went to a fraternity back in college, and I went with those guys. Those guys really, really know how to party, and we have the entire group going. So it was really fun, and I would like to share my experience right now.
Wait. Let's introduce him a little more. Like, who
Yeah.
the fuck is
Yeah.
this guy?
What the fuck am I?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Ah,
Why do we know him? And why?
We all know him through high school. We were all like high school friends, and he's probably one of the most spontaneous person I know and the craziest person out there. If you want to risk your life, this is the person you go to, because he would come up with events that put your life at risk, and you may
I
not know
I have
that.
I've never went out with Dustin
That's not true.
once where I felt safe.
Oh.
you can't him up. That's not true.
No, man. Every single time I go out with him, I fear that's how my life would end.
Yes.
And yep, that's how he got his name. That's how he made it big. Yeah.
Yeah, and Dustin, why don't you tell us about Coachella? Like, what is Coachella? Why do people go to Coachella? Why do people want to go to Coachella?
Coachella is a music festival. So I would say like a festival is a combination of multiple stage of concerts. So there's 7 stage. They name after like the Coachella main stage, Sahara, Doja Lab, all these different stages. Basically, and they all have a timetable. So for example, 3 o'clock, Doja Cat's gonna play. 5 o'clock, Justin Bieber is gonna play. 7 o'clock, Dylan Francis is gonna play, etc. And they all have different themes. So Coachella is the biggest one in the entire world. So all over the world, there's festivals like EDC, Day in Vegas, all these kind of stuff. But Coachella is kind of like Oscar or like movie awards, for example. So and I went there. This is a big one too because this is the first one after 2019 since we gone through COVID.
Right.
And I don't know about you guys in Hong Kong right now, but over here people don't give a fuck. I probably got COVID too after that experience, but I'm still recovering, and I'm still going through the post Coachella depression. But yeah, out there's also a lot of pictures being taken. Right, influencers get something called artist badge. So they get to go behind the scene and like talk to like singers and rap stars and stuff. I saw 21 Savage. I took a picture with him. He's a different rapper. So there's a lot of hip hop people in there because hip hop is one of the top music genres in America right now. Also, there's obviously food. Food is one big thing over there. The place is Indio, California. So they all have good food all around the world. They just ship it into this desert. Logistically is a fucking nightmare, but it's one hell of an experience. And that's kind of how.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Listen. Imagine I knew nothing. I mean, no, don't even imagine. I really know nothing about it. So
But,
I'm a new goer to Coachella,
yeah,
and you're my wingman. All right.
yeah.
So we walk into Coachella. What
Yeah.
what what happens next? Like how
So,
does it go down?
so I'll describe my day one experience for you guys.
Sure,
And
yeah.
day one is the day where I went hardest, right? Like basically all my leg at the end of the day, I don't feel it anymore because it was sore. And when I get back home, it's like fucking 5 a.m. It was logistically a nightmare because there's around 100,000 people trying to go the same day, right?
Oh, wow.
It's one of the world craziest events. Logistically, putting 100,000 people into a tiny ass fucking city, which was supposedly being a desert, and there's a little lake, but it's a fucking desert, right? Like you need to feed 100,000 people, and those motherfuckers want good food. We pay good money and we want some good shit.
Right.
Justin Bieber doesn't want McDonald's. I can guarantee you that. Um,
You want
And then-
pussy for dinner?
Justin Bieber's like, no, I don't want that. Nah. But so we got there around 12 o'clock. We were all fucking excited. My friend pulled out two Henny. Let's chuck this shit. And like literally before we even get to campsite, which is around 10-minute walk, we already fucking died. Like he started puking the fuck out. He's like, all right, let's fucking go. Coachella day one, baby. Over there, and we had a wristband that ties to an NFT, which is a non-fungible token or whatnot. I'll explain that.
That's the one you bought, right?
No, they all give it for you for free. So if you have
okay, that's
it's
cool.
it's a Coachella NFT.
Yeah, it's Coachella NFT. It's
got an egg.
Yeah, it's like D&D type shit, and then it becomes something.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. On top prize, like next year Coachella ticket VIP.
Oh, nice.
I got the general admission, which is $500. It includes a shuttle pass.
Wow, it's $500.
Yeah, no, I spent 1.3 grand in the entire shit, including Airbnb.
Whoa.
Yeah, fucking expensive.
Whoa.
Wait, for how many days is this?
3 days.
1 week.
So if you average it out around $150 a day, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I think the $500 price tag. Let's say if you were going to like a normal concert, and this is like multiple artists, right? So I guess you can say that. Oh, let's say it's like 4 concerts. Maybe that price tag wouldn't be that absurd, right?
What is included in the $500? Are there food or?
No. So NFT includes general admission and all those other stuff. That's all. Nothing is included.
Just entry.
You literally
Just an entry. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
how about the NFT?
That's just gift. That's a gift.
Yeah.
So
well, that's
they
kind of okay.
They have a partnership with this company called FTX, which is kind of like Coinbase, and they give out free NFTs based off this event. It's kind of like partnership.
I heard of that. Yeah.
Interesting.
No. The first thing I did in there, I went up to my fraternity and some sorority girls, which live in a campus. So there's like campsites too. A lot of people tent there. I live in an Airbnb, but some people tent. And those people that tent, they were already there because it's super easy for them. So we went over their ground and we like kind of drank a little bit even more. And at this point, we were there for some real party. So like we went like at that time it was like 4 or 5. We meet up with some girls and like our entire group around 12 people. We start mobbing to like different events. There's this Omar Apollo guy, dude. He's like R&B and he's like really fucking good. That's the first time I like felt like some guy he was singing words because he was spontaneously singing based on the jazz music. And I was very impressed because it's kind of like rapping, like freestyle rapping, but instead of freestyle rapping, he's literally singing. He's jamming with the audience. And he's like singing about Coachella and shit. And I was like, damn, this guy fucking talented. And then there's this girl who comes out, he's Nikki. And she was like more of like, pop.
From 88 Rising?
Yeah, 88 Rising was there too, but I didn't see them day one. Do you know who Maddie-on is?
Okay. I just want to say that I don't know any of the artists. I didn't know. I'm so dumb at these stuff that I had to pull out my phone and search who the fuck is 21 Savage. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Oh, okay.
That's cool, but yeah, keep rambling on. Just ignore me.
So usually there's 3 types of music. There's EDM, which is like Illenium, Martin Garrix, all those fucking la 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 la, and then feel good, and suddenly boom 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 boom, like how. That's really what it is. Like la 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 boom 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 la 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 boom 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 boom. That's pretty good. EDM is in a nutshell, and then there is hip hop, right? Which is like rap, Lil Tecca, 21 Savage, like like the Baby, Lil Baby, all those Baby Kim, all those people are like rap.
I love the names.
Yeah, and then there's pop, which is like Justin Bieber, Doja Cat, Megan, Megan Thee Stallion, all those people that are like, more Asian acceptable too, more mainstream music, and they all 3 are like all compete, they're all different popular in different ways. So, okay, so now I need to talk about substances, which I only hear from my friends, and I do not recommend people to try it without proper guidance because a lot of people die, right? In U.S., we have a huge fentanyl problem with Molly, which we really need to get fentanyl strip to make sure our drugs are clean because fentanyl is. That being said, so in within Coachella before me and my group we talked about it. We know that there's a bunch of snitch. There's narcs. Narcs trying to fuck you up. So when you see like an older white dude, you need to raise your fucking red flags because that guy is a fucking narc. He's trying to ask you to make him sell you your drugs so he can fucking arrest you at that spot.
Yeah. Just continue.
Oh, I got it twice. There's two white dudes straight up like, bro, like this guy clear over age. She's like,
but why don't they bring their own?
No,
they're
police.
They're police.
They're trying to see if you have any to rescue.
Come on, scientists, you need to get to the Coachella lingo, man.
Sorry, my bad. I literally thought they were just trying to have a good time, but they did not bring their own.
No. They're trying to get you say, hey, I'm giving you drugs for money. They hear you say that. It's over, bro. They got a hidden cam. They got all the shebang. All right, fucking arrest you, punch you. Hey, New York, ground
squat you instantly.
And if your hand is in your pocket, they boop boop boop. Give you a feel around. America. But how does it work? Like, do they just arrest you on the spot? Like,
I literally saw it twice.
This
dude, literally. Two guys, they were like partying, and they immediately like, arrest, fucking pull some shit out, fucking arrest you right on the spot, bro. Like, and you have the right to, like, they say the whole shebang, like you have the right to your attorney and whatnot. The second way, they're fucking girls, bro, white bitches. I'm telling you, straight up, they fucking like, they have a certain type too. They're 24, and bro, if you see 3 or 4 white bitches fucking coming up to you asking for drugs, red flags, straight up. Red flags.
Would it be dangerous for the police to like arrest people in such a huge crowd, right? There must be
no.
people.
They literally, dude. Okay, here's the thing: it's a game of chess, right? Like, there's people who are just trying to have a good time,
right?
And there's people who like are actually trying to sell drugs, right? Most people that get fucking ass or whatnot are not trying to sell drugs, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
But when like some guys like. For him in the police angle, he just want to fucking find some papers and make sure like he get arrested. He get promoted for that shit. So in his angle, he's just trying to get someone arrested. Mm-hmm. But in our angle, we're trying to protect ourselves. So like the moral story is don't trust nobody in Coachella.
Because what I'm thinking is if a police is like trying to arrest someone within that crowd, then wouldn't like the police get mobbed or something? Like everyone would be like, dude, get your hands off that person.
Yeah, no, you think so, right? But no.
Yeah, I thought so. Like everyone just chill and watch.
No, straight up. I was one of those people who watched, bro. I'm not gonna fucking fight a cop, bro.
Yeah.
I thought that would happen. I thought that would happen because everyone is like intoxicated. Everyone's high,
Everyone had too much drugs on them to actually touch the police.
and like once you get involved, like they can charge you for anything, right? Oh, you're interfering with like police work or something like that. Right?
Yeah, of course.
You don't want to be in the spotlight for that.
But I thought that would be like a mob mentality where it's like, oh, we're gonna protect our bros. Fight
the power.
Fuck the police! Like you can't breathe too.
No.
But anyway, that's interesting though.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's
So me first day I thought, all right, I'm just gonna chill out. My friend. He started doing some magic mushrooms.
Okay.
We had some pizza, and we diced up some mushroom slices, pepperoni.
Which you did not have any. You just watch it by the side. Am I right? That is correct. Okay,
right,
let's continue.
Right. That was the premise of it.
Yeah. Too dangerous. Yeah.
So when I was like, first day, my friends just want to have a good time. So like. Low dosage, just a few slices, It feels very much like an edible, I've heard. But color-wise is very very visual. Like things feels more like you things feel more like they have meaning in it, right? And then also that day,
What?
no, that day I linked up with some people and we were trying hard. There were some girls, so we were dancing together. So it was overall a very good time for me, and that was kind of day one for me. I listened at the end. I listened to Slander, who is like more like feely, EDM artist, like kind of like Martin Garrix, I would say. And it really ended with a really good night, right? I was like, oh wow, like there's so much like music and love, and like the place so nice. The desert weather is perfect, like, and everybody is like singing the same song. Like we as humans are kind of like ants. Okay, we don't think like that, but we are, right? Once you ever been in like a fucking crowd, right, listening to the same shit, feeling the same, there's some weird pheromone that happens in your fucking head. You're like, all right, I'm part of this fucking mob listening to this music, and I feel complete. I know it sounds fucking weird, right? But when you think about it, why are so many people like music and artists goes to all these fucking places? There has to be a reason, right? And that is the reason. They feel connected and with everybody. And this weird connection cannot be imitated in any other form other than through music and being in that environment of like love, drugs, euphoria, dopamine. But yeah, no, it was good vibes. First day, we at the like 1 a.m. We say bye to girls. We're like, hey, bye, and we're like, all 5 of us frat boys fucking went to self. We're like, all right, let's go, party, go, time out. And then we ran, we had fun, like, woo. And then we realized we were in a completely wrong opposite direction, and we can't find our fucking car. So we're like, oh, fuck. And we were right outside. So we're like, oh, you can't get in. You already fucking went in and fucking out. So you got to go the entire way. So literally, we go around the fucking entire premise. And at that point, it reminded me, well, it was 2 a.m., all right? And my legs are fucking exhausted for saying for entire day. It reminds me of my Hell Week. Hell Week is the last 7 days of my pledging process. And it was like hell. And we do a bunch of dumb shit. And I was doing it on my pledge bros, so it was like a lot of those old feelings too. So it was hell, and we get back in our car at 4 a.m. and we went back to our Airbnb at 5, and everybody start partying and drinking a little bit and sleeping a little bit, 2 hours, and we need to go day 2 again. But
wait, what time does day 2 start?
Day 2 already started, Jerry.
It's already started, bro. That's day 2. What do you mean? We're not already started.
It already started. What are you talking about?
No, day 2. We start at 3 p.m. But that night we were like, even though we got back home, everybody was still awake. Our Airbnb was really big. We didn't fit as much people as in because we want to make it cheap for everybody. So like there was already like 10 other people already in the house. And, we got those people, those are friends of friends, but like they were pretty cool, Dude, there's this girl who's like a nursing major, and she gave me a massage, bro. Like she gave me a little head massage, and I was like, bro, these ABG fingers, bro. Feels so good. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like kind of skinny, like, and then you have those fucking long ass nails, and it smells like fucking cotton candy. It's this ridiculous fucking shit. But when I was fucking on shrooms, I was like, whoa.
When you saw your friends, I was
he ate some mushroom pizza, and then this was really good.
Let's keep it at that. And that was that. And the other day, we all have fucking body aches, right? Like our legs are fucking sore as shit. And you're all right. We gotta do a bump. We gotta bump it up. So like, okay, I slept for 5 hours. I was blessed for sleeping for 5 hours. And then I went to some Denny's. I got some good Denny's, and I went back and like, all right, let's get fucking excited. But like everybody's kind of dead, So but like, all right, we fucking build a little bit of snowman with credit cards, line that shit up, Line that shit up. Hey, got Wolf of Wall Street this bitch,
All right, we get the point. That's it.
Well, you guys, after the pre-workout, everyone was very hyped, and then
We like
Okay.
we literally make some C4 orange drink and we chuck that shit.
Okay,
Honestly,
look,
better than fucking no, better
Next.
than fucking. So okay, we have one more bigger problem. All right, Sunday is where like all the EDM artists comes out, and EDM and Molly is literally like match made in heaven. I didn't really understand EDM. Every note and all those visuals correlate and mingle in your head. And well, when we think about music, right, we don't understand it. We understand it from like a very sophisticated level, but on a lower level is just neuron synapses understanding and interpreting sound waves, right?
Sure.
So when we repeat that sound wave, it correlates with the drugs that hits your dopamine receptors. So the visuals and all those things make sense only when you're at that state. It's kind of like, have you ever had McDonald's that is really good only happen when you're drunk and it never tastes good again? It's exactly like that, but with Molly or MDMA, you know. And I think, and so we're saving her for Sunday, right? We're like, no, we ain't fucking finish that. We're gonna be good boys today, and we're gonna sneak in as much alcohol as we possibly can because we spent like way too much money inside on alcohol yesterday. So, Operation Dustin Smuggler. So
that makes sense.
Two guys gonna divert people, and I'm gonna sneak in my bag. That is actually shit. It's this fucking bag right here. This fucking bag. This fucking thing. I sneak in all the out, bro. I put in an entire bottle of Hennessy, and baby, that's the only 10 I see. So I'm gonna fucking. I was rolling in this fucking place. They distracted everybody, so I just fucking power through. And it's like, hey, Shane, can I check you? But like, boom, I was gone. No one noticed me. The 6 feet tall Asian guy has disappeared in the fucking people. So fucking perfect situation. I walked in, everybody's like, hell yeah, Dustin, we fucking sneaking in some alcohol. Like when we said that, like some people started joining in. It was like, all right, alcohol, everybody fucking shots.
Jesus Christ.
And that's where everybody started puking again within literally 5 minutes.
Nice.
Because we haven't recovered since yesterday. So like we didn't like add one and one together. You're like, oh shit, your tolerance actually goes down if you don't like rest properly. Anyway, went in there, you know, we touched one of the people that called Lady Rose, which is a separate organization that's like within, that's kind of like sorority, that's attached to our fraternity. Some of these girls have like the nicest, hottest body with like abs, but the problem is they got no titties. Like that's the problem with Asian girls. You can't, dude. They're like nicest. I say this respectfully, bitches. I respectfully. Got a husband. But there ain't no titties.
We literally did a video of feminists and LGBT, and now you're body shaming girls. No titties.
We okay, whatever.
I like Asian girls.
Go for it.
Okay.
Well, I
Go
mean,
for it.
it's the personality that counts, right?
Well, not in this event.
Dustin is just stating facts here.
I'm trying to help you.
No, Dustin is just stating facts. They got abs, but they have no boobs. That's just a fact.
And in Dustin's preference, he liked big booty and big boop boop. Okay, let's continue. Let's just continue.
My girl got the biggest. I'm just kidding. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah,
no titties.
Some girls were trying to sell us fucking Addies, bro, and we're like, oh shit, like I guess we're gonna have some Adderalls then. Again, yo, Adderalls, man. I don't know about. It's like weird. It's supposed to be like crystal meth, all right? That's the saying. Like, Adderall
What the fuck am I hearing?
Because people saying that their chemical compounds are basically the same in
But
the
you're
way
saying Adderall is like crystal meth?
Yeah, people say that.
Okay.
Like it's like meth.
Alright.
Because Adderall like gives you the same like kind of like this fucking alert high, right? And people are like saying there's same chemical compound. I did like a quarter of it because I don't trust that shit, you know. Like I know that people with ADHD do that shit. I I have a little bit ADHD, but like I was like, oh, I don't know about you.
That's it. You finally
My
got
friends-
medication over these years.
No, my friends, they did arrow and they drink alcohol and they're like, party! They just keep drinking. I was like, damn. Apparently, alcohol and arrow makes you not feel like you're drunk and feel like make alcohol taste better, apparently. They're like, just keep chugging that shit. And I was like, all right, party!
It's like masking the taste of alcohol.
Yeah, I think it pretty much does.
Jesus.
It's like natural chaser,
Okay.
like
okay.
base chaser kind of deal. Yeah, but that day we went to see Joji.
Oh,
No.
Joji.
Oh yeah, Joji makes up
Yeah.
music, bro.
hell yeah.
And no, it was crazy shit. He was saying Coachella, and he like doing that pink guy shit, and people were like, oh, what the
Oh
fuck?
no, shit!
Oh, they don't
People
like
are
it?
gonna be crazy.
And then
But they
he
don't
like,
like
what?
it.
And then he, some people like it, some people don't. I was like, oh, it's kind of weird. What the fuck doing? But then he's like, and then he was saying it's like, dun, 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 but like he's like, stop that shit. Hey, give me a minute, and he just left. And like literally after 10 minutes, he comes back. It's like, all right, I'm gonna try again. So apparently he was having some like medical conditions, so he can't sing. And then like he went to like try and talk to people, and then his Coachella manager like kind of forced him to like, you have to go back up, and like he like that's why he came back out. That's the story. Like people were spraying on Reddit and Twitter.
Oh, interesting.
But like he is really good. Like he's so underrated and he's so talented. Like his voice is so good too. Like he hit all notes even though he's like fucking medically unwell and whatnot. I don't know. He's a really talented fucking singer.
Yeah, I really
that's
like
what I
Joji, and because he his origins was from YouTube, right? We all know him from Pink Guy. We knew him from all his like. He made Harlem Shake. He's the one who like popularized it, and I think it's pretty amazing that he went from YouTuber to like professional music artist, and he signed with 88 Rising and stuff like that, which is.
I think he did say he had like a condition or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he got brain condition.
Oh shit! Really?
That's why he quit YouTube, because he just can't deal with the medical stuff.
Oh shit! That's crazy, bro.
He made like that's the first like review video where he actually came out as Joji and on the Filthy Frank channel and was like, dude, I can't deal with this shit anymore.
Yeah.
So no more. Sir, can I get some pussy, please, sir? I miss that shit, man.
Oh, shit is fuck. Damn.
Well, actually, okay. So I want to just kind of like slip in here. So we have discussed a lot of drugs that you have or may or may not have taken. So mushroom is a hallucinogen, and so Molly is basically MDMA or ecstasy, which is also
no. So Molly is actually just a generic term for like combination of drugs. So that's why it's kind of dangerous, because MDMA specifically is like a pill, and it looks like a capsule, and everything inside is literally just MDMA. And then if you take that shit, you're on a different shit. But Molly has all different names. So there's like OT, orange chestnuts, right? Smiley face, OBS, all those kind of fucking names, or like Instagram, pink Instagram, that's a popular one too. So or like Smurfs, all those fucking are like kind of color and a design, have a happy face on it, have an Instagram logo on it, because they're combinations, formulas. They combine like fentanyl, heroin, crack, and MDMA, and then it's just kind of like this fucking weird combination that can get you fucked up.
That sounds dangerous as fuck.
Exactly. So most people get fucked up from Molly because it's addictive as fuck. You know, do this tiny little thing, no smell. You know, it's not like weed. You know, everybody fucking smell that shit.
right.
But the problem is you don't know what the fuck it's made of, right? You never know. That's why you got fentanyl strips. Fentanyl strips are shit. Like you literally rub it, and every seconds, if it turns a different color, throw that shit away because that shit has fentanyl.
Ah, okay.
And fentanyl is a okay. So let me talk about Adderall first. So Adderall is like you said, it's for ADHD. It's for people to concentrate better. Some people abuse it. You know, some people take it as recreationally when they're not prescribed for it. And fentanyl is basically that, but a lot stronger, right? I think like a very, very, very small amount of fentanyl is prescribed medicinally normally, and if you go above that, just a little bit, just by like a few point something micrograms, you will die. You will overdose, which is why fentanyl is such a big problem in the U.S. where drug dealers are lacing a lot of these drugs with fentanyl, and that is why we have this fentanyl problem in the States. So if you do decide to partake in any drug activities, get it from a source that you understand and you trust.
Yeah, and buy strips. They're like a few bucks. Fentanyl strips, super cheap. Buy off Amazon. You gotta play it safe.
Yeah.
So do it responsibly for sure.
Guys, just a disclaimer: if Dustin is scared of something, you have to be scared of it.
That's true. That is true.
Yep.
No, they use like heroin, but like, I think cocaine is also like you want to play safe. I would say stick with weed, stick with alcohol, and mushroom if you're experimental. And other than that, like, it's safe.
Okay, how about this, Dustin? I'm gonna have you rate. Hypothetically, if you were to take these drugs, rate them from best to worst experience in Coachella with these drugs.
Oh, no. Always
we are not promoting any drug usage.
We're absolutely not.
Coachella.
But if you were
to. I would say weed, always OG, always respecting that Snoop Dogg, the Green God. Whenever I fucking like have a headache going out, I pull a fucking joint. Hey, I'm on heaven, I'm good. Hey, fucking legal as fucking California. I do whatever I fucking want. Call find that shit. Hey, I'm gonna smoke that shit. Hey, it's my weed, bro. The fuck? Bro, my joint. And secondly, alcohol. I don't personally drink any alcohol, but I know some people do.
What?
And hey, is your thing? Do it.
You don't drink any alcohol?
Oh, it's actually pretty well like weird fact. I went through my entire fraternity life without fucking touching alcohol. And
that's weird as fuck.
People let me.
Hey, that's like, pretty impressive, actually. I think in the society where alcohol is so widely accepted and so widely expected of people, because it's like a social drink. You drink it when you're at dinner. You drink it when you're at a party, and to be able to tell people, hey, yeah, I don't drink alcohol, and then that I think that's very impressive.
Wait, you snuck in Hennessy for them?
Yeah, no, I'm like the Mexican mule, but like it's all the drugs up my ass, and then you just get out of my ass after inside.
No, so the people the police were looking for was you.
Where's Henny? Is it you, sir? You have the Henny up your ass.
That's insane. Dude, I can't believe like you watch your friend do all those drugs and you don't even take a sip of alcohol. That's weird as fuck to me.
Oh, alcohol is like it makes me get a safety, like it makes me like feel I don't know dizzy, and I just don't fuck with alcohol. But if I'm forced to, like literally, if I don't drink, they're gonna beat the shit out of me. I'm like fuck it, I'll drink.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I would do all sorts of drugs if I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'll drink. Give me shots. I'll just like chase it, like, oh, I make the face.
Wait, I'm actually kind of lost. Like are we like day 2? Like
no, he was still rating. He was still rating.
All right, magic mushrooms.
Okay,
so pasta. Good day, and then you actually like be on a trip, on and it was day 2 was kind of exciting, At the end of the day, we don't drive anymore after that experience, so we took a shuttle. Shuttle's all good and shit. So went back home. We say bye to the girls and be like, have a good day, see you bitches, and we move on for our lives. And then we're back to Airbnb, and then we saw the other guys, so they had a long day too, So obviously we're like, oh my god, let's drink one more time and then we're gonna go to bed. So they all drank and I'm just smoking and joint, just partying. Yeah. And then it's like 6 a.m. All right, going to sleep. 3 or 4 hours later, we all want to fucking die. Literally, our legs are not moving. Our body is physically collapsing. And when we stand up, our back is sore because we've been standing so long. So we're like, all right, I guess we gotta do the morning tradition again. Line that shit up. Oh,
C4. They get that C4 cranked up. Yep.
The rocks out. The rocks out.
Line that shit up. 8 lines, roll $100, roll that shit up. Look good. All right, party time, day 3. So we fucking got some coffee and we like fucking move out day 3, man. Day 3, we were just taking pictures, relaxing. We were already retired. Not much people want to hear. Guess what? Fuck everybody doing magic mushrooms. Everybody's doing magic mushrooms. Pepperoni pizza. Everybody got a slice. Eating all the mushrooms. Eating all the salads. Fucking veganing this bitch. So then
Pepperoni
those fucking...
is not vegan, by the way.
And we see Doja Cat. For all those people that don't know Doja Cat, she is an American artist that specializes in weird ass fucking songs. But she's really hot and she's really good. Like some of her songs would be like "Kiss Me More."
That's a good song.
Anyway, I was tripping balls when I see her, bro. Like everyone wants to see Doja, right? Everybody's like Doja Cat, Doja Cat, Doja Cat. But I was tripping balls with my friends, so we were like literally, we're like, all right, embrace. We're gonna fucking see Doja Cat now because everybody's super hyped, right? And then when she comes out, she's like, all sexy and shit. And this where it came in mind. This time I was tripping balls. So in my head, I was like, oh my god, I'm seeing a sexy woman. And then all her fucking actresses are like pulling up with like skinny bikini, like showing off her tits, showing off her ass, like kiss me more. And I'm like, all right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Hell yeah, feminism. And then this bitch fucking pull out like even like more crazier expression. She's like are revealing even more clothes and like seducing us. And we were like, in my head, I was like, hold up, this is too good. What's she singing? And then I realized she's a preacher for Satan. She's a missionary for Satan. She's preaching the Satan's gospel. So, and then I was like, yo, Calvin, this shit. She works for Satan. She's preaching the word. He's like, shit, you're right. She's Satan. Then guess what? This dude called Rico Nasty. Fucking Rico Nasty show up with fucking satanic horn. She's like, Doja Cat, you're a bitch. I like your ass. And then I was like, oh my god, I knew it. Her seduce the man with fucking sex. And then she wants to show you the words of Satan. She's literally baiting Satan right in front of you. And then she's like, then she suddenly saying, and then cows go moo, because one of her songs.
Oh shit, that's a good song.
Cows go moo.
You guys actually listen to that?
Oh, Joe.
Oh, Jerry. That's a good song, Jerry.
Everybody.
I don't really listen to Doja, but that's a good song.
Suddenly, everybody said cows go moo back to her. I was like, fuck. Literally, Satan is everybody in everybody's head now. Like Satan is making them repeating whatever the fuck she say in my head, and I was like, all right, I'm convinced. This bitch is fucking Satan. Hey, go look at that fucking live set and tell me she's not fucking Satan. Anyway, at the end of it, no, I was like, all right, she's gonna fucking finish this song and then it's gonna be good. I'm not fucking listening to this bitch anymore. And suddenly, there like 3 of the actors and singer and dancers combine and form this fucking Attack on Titan shit. Fucking spidering fucking shit. And I was like, oh my god, dude, this guy is literally a fucking demon. Like, I literally seen demons right there. So, this bitch is fucking crazy. I'm never gonna listen to her again. But at the end of the day, I was probably tripping though. Oh, right after her, guess who I see? Megan Thee Stallion. She's the bitch that sang WAP ass pussy. I get hot, look at that with my wet ass pussy. And you know what I'm talking about? It was crazy watching literally like millions of girls saying my wet ass pussy, and like there's one scene, dude, there's like a fucking, he has so much dancer right there, like fucking fit as fuck, 8-pack ripping black guys, and she's just dancing, like shaking her pussy like wet ass pussy. Grab this fucking dancer's head, rub it around her vagina in a circular direction. I kid you not. Go watch that set, bro. straight up rubbing her pussy with his head. Fucking mad fucking shit. And everybody's cheering. He's like, my wet ass pussy. My wet ass pussy. Like, I don't have a wet ass pussy, but I relate to the feeling of wanting a wet ass pussy. Does that make me a trans? Maybe. But I respect it. I respect what modern feminism does. I want to sing about my wet ass dick too and rub some girls on my dick too. But I don't have that. I don't have that right. It wouldn't be appropriate. But hey, this girl can do whatever the fuck she wants. It was a good song. It was a very empowering song. So it was a good experience. And at the end, I listened to The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia. Which
did he like grab the girl next to it and start sucking? What a dick! What a dick! That would be incriminating, right?
I thought Swedish House Mafia
Hey,
has
Like
disbanded.
doesn't work. No, bro. They literally he said like, Coachella brought us back together because of $4 million. If someone's paying $4 million to hang out with your old friends, okay.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Like when at the end, and I was like on some, and then I was listening to don't you worry, child. Heaven's got a plan for you. Okay. I was like, damn, it hit my feeling. Like a part that I didn't know that it's gonna touch. Like it hit that. And I was like, wow.
It touched.
Like, I realized like looking at the palm trees.
After all that Satan preaching.
Yeah, it touched your actual
all that Christianity.
Like right inside my
Yes, that's how Jesus atoned for people's sin, and now you can go to heaven. Amen to that, guys.
That moment, I feel like time stopped, and then I was like, wow, like I've been like working on all those money, all those fucking shit. Like I was building all this kind of shit. I didn't even remember what it is like to actually like be a part of something that genuinely you just do because it makes you fucking happy. And you doing every day, like within 3 days. You dedicate nothing. No phone. I didn't give a fuck about my phone. I didn't give about none of that. All I give a fuck is about having good time in this very moment, listening to fucking music with my friends, just enjoying it. And like at that point I was like, damn, I've been wasting a lot of time to things that like it gives perspective, you know, like especially we have day-to-day work, you know. I work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, you know. It provides a different perspective, much needed one actually. So yeah.
I think that's even without all the drugs, alcohol, all this stuff. I think it is still, like you said, it's a very good like getaway experience from your day to day, and also just to experience being part of something bigger, and to hang out with people you really enjoy, and to experience this togetherness, right? In this 3-day event where you feel like dying, but you keep going because everyone keeps going, and also that you're having a great time there. I think that's beautiful.
Who would have thought that there was a profound life experience in this whole story? I'm pretty sure it wasn't just Dustin near death feeling all these feelings, but yeah, like have you come out of Coachella with like some new thoughts on life then?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Like it changed. It makes me a nicer person. I felt like what love can do. Like, you know, like I literally got really emotional. Like Tuesday, like this entire week, I'm very emotional. I'm like, bro, like, I call my mom, I call her, like I love her. You know, like you don't have like at that moment, like you live and then that's gone. You know, I can never relive Coachella again. Is what it is. You know, I can reminisce it. So like. I no longer think like, oh, I thought about not going, you know, if the ticket's $1,000, I was like, oh, I'm fucking sad, right? That's not right, bro. I was focusing on the wrong fucking thing. I was focusing on like, oh, what can I do in the future? No, bro, like you gotta do it right now. If you don't do it, it's over. Period. People gotta fucking die. People gonna do their different shit. Do it. Whatever fuck you wanna do it fucking now. There's no take two. It is what it is. Like that kind of stronger like a weird core with me because like for me I'm like a lot of planning, let me take it slow, I can do this bullshit, bro. You don't do it right now, it's over. And that like is what it is, you know.
So what happened after that? Did you YOLO all your stock into GameStops? Do it now, baby. Get rich quick.
No, but I'll focus on more experiences. You know,
Yeah.
I instead of like chasing the money. You know, I really focus. Damn, I need like what I really want to do. You know, where I want to do, I gotta do it. Because there is no like second chance, and it is what it is.
I think it is interesting where like because we have preconceived notions of concerts, of like drugs, of things like of this nature, right? We always just think, oh, it's just people, rich kids just going to these events, just throwing money that that's not theirs or whatever. But then from your perspective, it seems like, oh, this is something. Is it, you said this is your first time, right? And you just try to experience it as it is, as raw as possible, for whatever that is, right? And I think, and you came out of it a changed man, like you said, and with this new like perspective on what's important to you in life. I guess we can all take a note that like, oh, what we have day to day, what we take for kind of like granted and say, oh, this is my life, this is the rest of my life. It takes one event and some drugs maybe to change your life.
I mean, like after listening to this story, with the two of you, like go to Coachella and spend $1,000.
Honestly, I would. I would. Like it might not be to the extent of what Dustin has observed on some people, C4 every day, every morning. Not that exact routine, but I would like to, go and experience, create memories with people I care about. If you guys say, hey, take a trip to Langtao Island, like fuck it, let's go, or some shit like that, right? That would
not be fun.
I mean, no, as an example, but like it is these things where it's a limit we put on ourselves. I feel like that. Oh, since this event is a waste of money, or like it's I gotta like, I gotta feel super exhausted this whole weekend or something like that. It's not worth it. I think a lot of people are resistant to try new things, myself included, and so I would try to go to Coachella at least once.
Okay, just Citus to answer that too. But on top of that, like, have you guys ever been to Coachella, the two of you? No, Citus, no. Will you go though, Citus? What do you think?
I don't think I'll necessarily go to Coachella, but I do understand what Dustin was saying about the idea that you should not waste your life in something you should just do. And that's when I was doing skydiving. I had the exact same feeling. Like at that moment, you don't care about anything else in your life. You're just feeling the moment, and you feel alive for like however long those few seconds felt like to you. And I feel like despite the fact that we called Dustin pretty crazy and spontaneous, like I think in some terms he's correct. Like you gotta live your life like it's your last, YOLO.
I love that.
YOLO a little bit.
I love that skydiving example because when I did bungee jump, like I was expecting to fucking die. Like
yeah, me too. I thought I was gonna fall off the plane and just die.
That's why I always tell my girlfriend, like you know how Hong Kong there's always a double deckers. There's like the top deck, and then I always sit at the window seat. Like, it's like, yeah, I don't mind dying any moment. Like, I would just like fucking fly off the window. Okay, anyway.
What?
That's Jerry's moment of like
I'm just waiting to die, I guess. But anyway, I kind of believe in destiny. It's like if God wants me to die, then I'll just fly off the window. I don't fucking know. But like for me, after hearing Dustin's story, it's kind of dope. But I'm not sure about the drug abuse and alcohol abuse. But maybe
to each their own, right? To each their own. Like if people are going there for that experience, that's what they're looking for. Fine. But if you Coachella, something like Coachella, is a breeding ground of that kind of behavior. But if you don't partake, you don't partake, right? It's not that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it's like
it's your
Dustin, he
choice at
doesn't
the end of
like
the
it.
day.
Doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not into music myself. Not having touched any drugs.
To be honest, I
If-
like half of
if it
people. I don't
helps.
know. I don't know
Well-
half of the art. That's the fun part of it, because it's kind of like you never hear some people, and the first time you hear them, like, wow, this guy is really good at singing. Like,
Have you ever like listened to someone that wow, that guy sucks. I hope he fucking gets off the stage as soon as possible.
this crazy thing is no misses, bro. Coachella don't miss
Ooh.
because they're like the purely top of food chain, right?
Well, they do.
Like, they
yeah,
invite
they
Justin
do.
That's
Bieber.
true.
They invite like they don't like those people are not like some amateurs, dude. They've
Right.
been
Yeah, they're not fucking around, Jared.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Coachella.
when Joji like got off stage, I'm pretty sure a lot of like drug abuser kind of have a bad ticket, kind of like bad trip that moment. So what the fuck is this getting off? You know, like,
Yeah,
that's
but-
those kind of stuff.
Concerts in general are sometimes late. Like fucking The Weeknd is like half an hour late. Like Kanye West was dropped out from this.
Oh.
Oh, really?
But yeah, Kanye was gonna go, but he dropped out. So The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia replaced Kanye West.
Oh.
But Kanye West is famous for making his fans wait an average of 1.5 hours.
Wow.
It's the average wait time.
Right.
Because he's like bipolar. He's kind of like, I want to do this or I don't want to do this. You know, like there's some back and forth. So like, in fame,
Like, flipping his coin the night before.
Hey,
you know
but
why
people,
he didn't come?
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
people still wait for Kanye because he's Kanye.
He's I mean he's too busy stalking his wife, so maybe he can
He's like,
Literally because Billie Eilish say some shit about like be safe. He took it as a jab to Travis Scott, and then because Travis Scott killed a bunch of people during the Ultra Fest, which caused like,
Oh, right.
he didn't kill a lot of people. Like
He just
it-
he watched
it
them
happened
die
that-
as well.
Yes.
He watched them die as well.
So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that was basically the situation, and he's like, "Fuck you, Billy." Like, if Billy doesn't apologize, I'm not showing up in Coachella.
I remember that. I remember that. Well, I mean, great stories. I'm very happy that Dustin got on.
So what's your next big thing, Dustin? Like, how are you gonna top all
May
this shit?
3rd,
How-
May
what-
3rd, I'm going to coach down.
May
in
3rd?
Mexico, bro.
That's like
Next
week. What the fuck?
May 3rd.
Oh
Wait,
man.
one more time.
I'm going to it's called Ensenada. It's like a very beautiful beach town and a
That sounds
cartel
like
stronghold in Baja California. So there's cartel stronghold, really good drugs, beautiful beaches and clubs, and I'm going with my friends. It'll be nice.
Fucking insane, this guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you know, after one life-changing experience, you're chasing another one, and
Might need another one. But
I just want to say for everyone,
week.
just
we
a
don't.
friendly reminder, there might not be a third time. Okay, there might not be a third experience.
He did finish it off with getting blessed with by the weekend, so he's good.
True.
Well, next time's gonna be like, no, there's no weekend.
One time, me and Citus went to Mexico.
Okay, we're good.
Let us go.
Let us
go.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Wait.
It was a
Okay,
great
yeah,
episode.
Just,
We almost fucking died.
just final
Yep.
reminder. Final reminder. You know, if you do drugs, do it responsibly. We're not condoning any drug use. If you drink alcohol, any substance, do it on your own volition.
People that did it before.
And because we're all four of us are so international, yeah, I don't do any drugs, guys. Police, please don't look for me. Fine.
中国第一
Follow whatever government regulations you guys have. I don't know. Ask the police if you do mushroom or not before you register.
Ask your doctor.
Ask your doctor.
Yes.
Can your heart handle it? Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And guys, remember we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Google Podcasts. If you want to listen to us, then yeah, go to those platforms. And I hope that the video format does help. A lot of expressions made this video. A lot of me being extremely uncomfortable and everyone laughing. So yeah.
Oh God, I mean, guys, leave a like if you like this type of style, and
Yeah, and
maybe we'll bring back Dustin for another
we
episode
will.
someday.
We will. Like he got
Yeah.
a lot of spicy stories that would
Uh-huh.
definitely help.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, remember to leave a dislike because no one can see it anyway. Thanks, you two.
Yeah, just like this video.
YouTuber.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend, and see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right.